In Minecraft, in case you missed the name, crafting is kind of a big deal. With over 370 crafting recipes in the game, it's a complex system. And let's be honest, not all recipes are created equal. Some are sweatshop levels of efficiency, while others seem like they were designed by someone who failed basic maths. For example, 1 block of coal smelts 80 items, but 9 pieces of coal, the amount needed to craft that block, only smelts 72 items combined. Yes, the coal block somehow creates energy, completely breaking the laws of thermodynamics. But hey, it's Minecraft. Realism clearly wasn't priority number 1. But I got curious. Let's dig into some of the worst offenders and answer the big question. How inefficient are Minecraft crafting recipes? The first thing most players do in a Minecraft world is punch a tree to get logs. 1 log block becomes 4 planks, but then things immediately go off the rails. Take one of those planks, put it in a crafting grid, and what do you get? 1 single button. You turn a cubic meter of wood into this measly lump. I don't know what high density, military grade compression Steve uses in that crafting table, but you lose over 90% of your material making a button. And guess what? The same bizarre logic applies to stone buttons too. Next, let's talk stairs. Grandparents hate them, and after looking at this recipe, maybe I do too. To craft just 4 stairs, you need 6 full blocks of material. Think about it. A stair is basically a block with a chunk missing. Logically, you should get at least 1 stair per block. This recipe uses 6 blocks and only gives you 4 back, effectively vaporizing 2 whole blocks. Even if it did give you 6 stairs, it would still be inefficient, losing potential corner pieces. 4 just feels insulting. Clever players pointed out a stair is 75% of a block, so 6 blocks should give you 8 stairs. Mojang sorta fixed this for stone with a stone cutter. 1 block gives you 1 stair, so 6 blocks give you 6 stairs. That's pretty awesome, unless you build with wood. Come on Mojang, where's our woodcutter? But the wood saga isn't over. Let's look at doors. To craft doors, you need 6 planks arranged in a 2x3 rectangle, and the output, you get 3 doors. You could argue it's technically inefficient block-wise. 6 planks for 6 door half blocks. But compared to buttons and stairs, getting 3 usable items feels like Mr. Beast levels of generous. Too bad it has a weird, deformed cousin of a recipe that throws it all away. The trapdoor. It's like a door, but sideways. And the crafting recipe reflects that. It's the same 6 planks, just arranged in a 3x2 rectangle instead. Simple. Logical even. But the output? 2 trapdoors. I know, what? You use the exact same amount of wood as 3 full doors, but you only get 2 trapdoors, which are literally half the size of a door each. If trapdoors were as resource efficient as doors, that 6 plank recipe should give us 6 trapdoors, not 2. Forget stairs being the enemy. Trapdoors are the real enemies of crafting. Oh, but the trapdoor pain doesn't stop there. Maybe you're fancy. Maybe wood doesn't match your pristine base aesthetic. You want an iron trapdoor. How much iron will that cost you? 4 iron ingots. Okay, 4 ingots for a single trapdoor? A bit steep compared to wood maybe, but iron is strong. It's secure. It feels somewhat reasonable. Now, what about the copper trapdoor? Originally, the recipe required 6 copper blocks to make just 2 trapdoors, amounting to 54 copper ingots. It was possibly the most outrageously inefficient Minecraft recipe in history. Thankfully, Mojang realized this was absurd and fixed it, changing the recipe from blocks to ingots. The cost now? A much more reasonable 6 copper ingots for 2 trapdoors. Phew, that's infinitely better than the 54 ingot nightmare. So, you can either spend 54 ingots on 2 trapdoors, or spend nothing and subscribe to me. Instead of getting 2 lame trapdoors, you'll get a really good video every week. I'm totally not biased. So yes, please help me reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And you can also join my Discord server to potentially be featured in future videos. You thought the weird logic stopped at blocks? Oh no. Let's talk food. Specifically, the culinary enigma that is rabbit stew. To craft this delicacy, you need quite the shopping list. 1 cooked rabbit, 1 carrot, 1 baked potato, 1 mushroom, any type, and 1 ball. That's 5 different ingredients, requiring hunting, farming, crafting, and cooking. And what does this complex dish give you? It restores 10 hunger points and 12 saturation. Okay, seems decent. But wait. What if you just ate the main components separately? The cooked rabbit gives 5 hunger and 6 saturation. The baked potato gives 5 hunger and 6 saturation. Eaten together, that's 10 hunger and 12 saturation. You get the same hunger and saturation by eating just 2 of the ingredients. And you save yourself a carrot, a mushroom, and the hassle of crafting a bowl. But it gets worse. Rabbit stew doesn't stack. You can carry 64 baked potatoes and 64 cooked rabbits, providing vastly more sustenance potential in your inventory than 36 slots of unstackable stew. The only potential benefit of the stew is restoring the hunger in 1 click instead of 2. That's it. That single, tiny convenience comes at the cost of 2 entire ingredients and inventory nightmare fuel. And speaking of rabbits, it seems like they might just be the most inefficient creature in the entire game. We all know cows are the go-to source for leather and drop 0 to 2 upon death. And rabbits? They drop 0 to 1 rabbit hide. And you need 4 hides to craft 1 piece of leather. Not only that, but rabbits are tiny, fast, harder to farm reliably, and generally more annoying to hunt than cows. If you get average luck, you might need to hunt down 8 or more rabbits just to get the equivalent leather from 1 cow. Just stick to cows for leather, please. Okay, quick fire round of inefficient crafting recipes. Why dye 3 wool red just to make a red bed? Just craft a white bed and toss in 1 red dye. Same result, way less effort. Steve, save your dye. 8 paper and a compass makes a blank map. Really? Isn't a map just a piece of paper? And where does the compass go? Crafting bamboo blocks, then planks, takes 9 bamboo to get 4 sticks, but crafting sticks directly from bamboo only needs 8 bamboo for the same 4 sticks. Okay, this one isn't that bad, but still. And finally, a recipe that isn't necessarily inefficient resource-wise, but it does hurt my brain. Minecart rails. The recipe? 6 iron ingots plus 1 stick makes 16 rails. Okay, first off, look at the rail block. It's clearly got way more wood in the form of sleepers than metal in the rails themselves. Yet, the recipe is iron heavy. But the most confusing part? 16 sections of track, which visually contain 64 wooden sleepers, are apparently all crafted from 1 single stick. Where does all that wood come from? Maybe Steve is cutting 1 stick into 64 really thin pieces. I must say, pretty efficient, Steve. Okay, maybe this recipe balances out the button scam. Somehow. Please leave a like and please do subscribe. Thanks for watching!